Hello there everybody, my name is Juan, welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. This is going to be part 34. Now, in this part, we are gonna finish the school festival, and I guess this day, Akechi is gonna give like a little speech, so I am a little tiny bit nervous about that. Simply because this could easily be a trap on Akechi's part, but ultimately this will be the moment in which he decides, will he, rat us out and expose us to the world, or will he take a new approach to how he views things and maybe join us? Ultimately, that's what Makoto is thinking, just using him for the intel. Oh, let's see. So hopefully he actually comes with us. I'd like Akechi as a character, so I would not mind that whatsoever. But let's see. It is the evening. Can we do anything? Let me see. Where have you been? We did just come back from the school festival, so I doubt they're gonna let us go out. Hey. Yeah, that's okay. Can we play a game? Maybe we can raise our guts higher?
Wow.
Bonus content. Oh. Oh. Okay. I did not mean to do any of that. Okay, I didn't even know that was there. What are you gonna do? Let's play a game, sure. Knowledgeable or gutsier? Let's do the gutsy game. Let's see what this is about.
Okay.
Let's start a power intuition. So, your first opponent is a Kung Fu master. His attacks are apparently pretty ruthless. You're both running low on health. You could probably win if you land a special move.
Oh.
Hey, the enemy's stunned. Go for a special. Use up, down, right, left to match the arrows on screen within the time limit. Okay. Press the enter to complete on command. Alright, let's see. Down. Did I not get it? Why did you jump? The enemy's going to hit you. Wait. I bet you would have been able to win if you had. It almost felt like I had to press all three at the same time and not just like one after the other. And then you have a diagonal button? Like, chill. You got game over, huh? What a depressing screen. You might have lost, but you still looked pretty cool standing up to that strong opponent. Surely. Don't you have a book on secret techniques? Maybe you should try giving it a read sometime. Oh, damn.
Nice.
Good stopping point. Let's end here for today. Yep. Na 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 na. Oh my god, we're actually almost under. Here we go.
We will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate it if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
For real. Hey, damn, we're
He
just.
talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders.
Huh.
He has an idea who the true culprit is. Or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Yep.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see.
Huh.
Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Okay.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders.
Yeah.
Why the sudden change? Until
Good question.
So positive that they haven't committed murder.
That is
You're a
very...
little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Hey, good call.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it.
It's kind of crazy to get a laugh track up in this shit.
What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
Yeah.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura.
Okay.
Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible.
Huh.
And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you,
Music fading out.
if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified
Ha.
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Ooh.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Ooh. No.
Down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
Ah.
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem.
No shot.
However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
the truth. What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
Why am I nervous?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
Oh, come on.
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume...
Wait, did I
now.
text him? No shot, right?
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Akechi-kun, you're so
Is there a room I may
funny.
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends
Okay.
from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Ooh.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Huh. Oh my gosh, shit is hitting the fan.
What do you want to talk about? No.
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too.
Oh!
Yes.
Ah! Ah! Okay. Okay, so we known this was coming. Okay, my hair. Holy, give me 1 second. Actually, I can't do this with my hair like this. I keep looking at the camera. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. It looks a little better. We've known this was kind of coming because, oh, I can't go back to the pictures, can I? Yeah, no. But Akechi is the kind of character where when he speaks, because he is so intelligent, because he is so eloquent, sometimes he gives himself up based on the things that he says. So right here saying, oh, let's not feign in ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes, meaning that he himself has access to that other world Meaning that my theory that he is the masked individual who actually is responsible for the death of Okumura is kind of getting a little bit more meat right here. I'm excited. This is crazy. What are you talking about?
As I just said, I know everything.
Huh.
I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Huh.
Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I
Okay.
still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
Yeah.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional.
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse.
Uh-oh.
I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
I mean, he's coming out as way too strong. He has evidence to continue to act like I don't know. Let's say it's not us, though, because, I mean...
No matter what you say, my belief won't change. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case.
Huh.
But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone.
I believe that as well.
Huh.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another.
Oh!
The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too.
Fuck, he kind of threw my theory out the window. Anyway, let's see.
That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
Ooh.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him.
Oh,
I can't
shit.
die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
Ah,
This guy has a persona too?
interesting.
This cat,
Ha!
I swear, it just talked.
Yeah, buddy.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable.
This is
But it is true
crazy.
that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts?
Oh my god, that is a very damning question, because if he's after figuring out or how to convict these individuals, he could just put everything on Morgana. To be fair, Morgana, we don't even know what Morgana is, so like, how can you... Bro, how crazy would it be for him to be like, okay, this cat is the one who's after all... What was I saying? Okay. All of it is making sense up until now, but there is the instance when we first met Akechi at the very beginning of the game, like part 13, I think it was, where we go to the television station and Akechi is there. It was around the time that we changed Madarame's heart, I believe. Akechi is there, and our team is like around a corner, and they're talking about going to like this Disneyland amusement park type situation. There being pancakes in some kind of place, and then Akechi, Morgana's the one who said that. Oh yeah, look, get the pancakes. And then Akechi turns the corner, and he continues talking about the pancakes. I don't know if I'm like not remembering correctly, but I remember kind of being taken a little bit aback that Morgana was the only one to mention food, and Akechi comes in talking about the food, and it almost gave me the impression that he was able to understand Morgana was speaking even all the way back then. So for him to say he only knows about this from a month ago, I don't know. But let's continue. This is very, very interesting.
I experienced that world too, but I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
Huh.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Hey.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people.
Yeah.
Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
Huh.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
I mean...
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
Huh.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Not really. It's in our
Say
best
what you will.
interest.
This is the method that I believe is correct. The
Bro.
justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Ah.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established.
Huh.
Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Okay.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
Huh.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done.
Huh.
Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
Oh.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Is that the only way? I mean, it's unfortunate that things have gotten to this place, but Akechi has connections that we don't. So ultimately, it's in our best interest, I think, to go in this way, because the contrary would be us taking him as an enemy, and him with all the information that he does have on us, unfortunately, which is the information that the police is missing. If he were to be on their side, it would be very easy for them to just lock us up. So it's ultimately the only thing. You're demanding a lot. Let me think it over. Is that the only way? Let's do it. Is that the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
Huh.
I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this.
Okie
I look
dokie.
forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons.
Yeah.
We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here?
Huh.
The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct?
Pretty much.
My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Not necessarily. Ryuji needs to chill, bro.
Hey, they're going.
What the fuck? Oh, I thought we were entering a palace.
An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
All of us here is very
To
sus.
make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon.
Huh.
I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
That is the only course of
They
action,
totally
unfortunately.
used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down.
Yeah,
Ryuji.
first of all, don't panic.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
Okay.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Okay.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again.
Huh.
Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He
Okay.
received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Oh.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Uh-oh.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it.
Eh?
She's... Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Unless...
Huh?
Hey, my goat!
Aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
Dun, 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 dun.
It seems like it's already begun.
Okay.
Let's get in there, Senpai!
Oh.
And now, it's time for your favorite shooting tradition. The
Which is?
student sharing special.
What is this, Cheeseman time?
Before that, we've decided to change things up this evening. We've got a huge surprise for you all.
Okie dokie.
Members of the dance club, come on down.
Okay.
Now everybody, join in. Just fall behind the dance club while you're stuck.
Okay. New age.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing.
I don't know about embarrassing,
Let's
but
do it.
it's showtime. Wait. No shot we would unlock a showtime with her like this, would we? Hey. I'm not dancing. Hey, get it? Hey, get it? Hey! Oh, damn, he just went.
Very impressive, Senpai.
Her face, when I started fucking it down, she was like, damn, you got those moves?
Now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music.
Huh?
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in.
Okay.
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something.
Okay.
Just wait here and watch what happens.
This is kind of fun. I actually like fun. Oh, enemy! Is it really though? Like she's just kind of spinning around. Like it's not that crazy. Okay, I mean she's putting her. She didn't do a flip. Okay. I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
Yeah, it looks like you did, yeah. I could tell.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
Huh.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Want me to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be all right, though.
Alrighty.
The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon.
See ya. The gym is quieted down. It looks like the dance is over. I ought to head home. Ooh, now we got the... We can never leave the school at this rate. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere, so I could use a change of pace. How about it? As you go to the post-festival party with Haru. Sure, let's go. I'll be waiting in the gymnasium. Okay. This is when I'm about to leave. Wait, I thought the party was over.
That was a great performance by the dance club.
Okay.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
I kind of want to say don't think about that now, but it'll be alright.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
What actually happens in this?
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Juan.
Oh, he's going to choose?
It's gonna be me.
I wonder who
you already
it
know
will
how
be.
this goes.
How about that
Oh.
haired girl over there? I choose you.
Ah, you're the Pokemon.
Huh? Is he?
The silence?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me. Isn't he?
Yep. It's cause you're cute. I mean, she is cute, but it's kind of a strange
That really
place to
is
bring it up.
me.
Come. Everyone's waiting.
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
Uh-oh.
Yes. She's so
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
That's
My,
uncomfortable.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share.
Your garden.
I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
That's crazy.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru is in trouble. I need to change the subject. Okay. These are all like gooner choices almost. Please date me. I've always loved you. Do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Okay, you fucking gooner.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him. So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop?
Okay, brother, who says shit like that?
But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl.
Then don't do it.
Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting!
The post-festival party is finally over.
That was the
Turned out
most
to be more like an interview party,
awkward shit I've ever
I still
seen.
can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you.
She's like, right, yeah.
Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
I
think
try.
the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead?
That's kind of...
Now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura Amezaiku restores SP, I guess.
I bought it earlier.
Looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. I bet it's because of that fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. We should really be blaming the people who requested it. Do you think what's his name? Mishima's going like crazy?
Welcome home.
Oh, sorry.
What are you doing here in front of the store?
Hold, you took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Okay.
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand.
Okay.
Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
Oh!
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case?
Uh-oh.
And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion, we'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
I haven't felt the
We
need
may need to reform the operation as well.
punch anyone in the
Since
face.
Selected personnel for this.
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally.
Okay.
That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
Okay, so
We need results.
she's getting cornered.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what.
Sketchy.
Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
Ha.
Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
He's up.
We're home.
Here we go.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over?
Ah!
Good. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Okay. One thing I will say, up until this moment, I don't know if I'm being a little picky. We kind of are at a point in time where we've already played a majority of the game, so takes like this I think are almost important. Sojiro's voice actor kind of didn't have the conviction I kind of wanted him to in that moment. Like, explain! Like, it could have been a little bit more, a little bit more, but he was just like, explain. I don't know, maybe that's just the way he loves Futaba, maybe he's just going about it like that, but like, up until this point, I feel like the voice actors have been incredible, impeccable, very good in the way that they portray the emotions through their voice acting. Just right now, it kind of felt a little bit flat, but let's see, maybe I'm wrong, let's see.
Can't tell me?
It feels a little bit basic, I don't know what it is.
Explain.
Uh-oh, Futaba's in trouble.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything? Don't blame Futaba.
Oh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you?
Oh my god.
How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba.
Huh.
Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Huh.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
One of my favorite songs. Damn.
Seriously? Okaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
I'm sorry. I love this fucking song. When did you notice? So you found out. Let's do when did you notice?
When she said she was gonna go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel.
Huh.
At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these phantom thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
I think that Wakaba's research and the phantom thieves changing hearts were about the same thing.
Huh.
Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death.
Huh.
Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well.
Does that mean?
Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school.
Yeah.
The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
What are my options? Sorry for keeping me quiet. That's the best choice, I think, in that.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true!
I introduced myself!
I asked them!
Oh, yeah.
That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves.
Oh my god!
He's actually one
oh my
of them?
god, he hadn't connected the dots
You're
yet?
pulling my leg, aren't you?
You know what? It's time. I'm a Phantom Thief!
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months.
It's been 6
And
months?
On top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
Reasonable response.
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense.
Okay, a little bit more
Why won't
emotion
you
in that
believe
one.
Me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
Futaba's selling it right now.
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done.
But you didn't really do
It's
anything.
basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
Yep.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Okay, but...
I mean, who would believe such a story?
True.
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though.
Okay.
Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
That would be good advice against Okumura, I think, but, because he doesn't want us to die.
Just do as I say.
Huh.
If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
He's kind of reasonable for... to be fair, like, it's a lot of crazy shit.
If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired.
I mean, it's kind of good. I feel like it was inevitable for him to find out. And it, at least from what I've... From, like, the Doctor, whatever, because the Doctor was one of the first characters that I maxed out. She is, very cool, very interesting, in my opinion. The goth aesthetic, her storyline was very compelling. Therefore, I did kind of spend some time. It seems that when you do max out these normal confidants, it like, through interacting with them so much, they kind of figured out inevitably that you are the Phantom Thieves, because, there's kind of a lot of things that don't make sense. So it was, I think, inevitable for him to find out. For him to find out this way is kind of crazy. But let's see how this carries on. What? He knows about everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if XX was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think that in that case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by a mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? I mean, okay. Unfortunately, because I am beyond the fourth wall and I've been able to see the story develop in ways in which the characters that we're playing don't know about, I think the better answer is someone very powerful. I mean, obviously we know it's a government official, but like, we shouldn't have that knowledge technically. So, and you letting your imagination run a bit wild a bit, but it would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Yeah, that's the attitude. Wait, Futaba's just in here now? I guess the chief had an inkling after all. Hey, what the hell? What are you doing here?
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. Go home or he'll worry. You can sleep on the sofa.
Hey, wait!
Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night. Yeah, she's not that far. Oh, that's crazy. Can we even do anything? It's kind of late. Futaba and Chief are going to be just fine. Don't worry about them. Yeah, no, I think I can't really. Yeah, we're... Okay, sorry. I did it 3 times. My bad. We're not gonna be able to do anything. Let's call it a day and go to bed. Igor? Or not? Okay, I mean, it went down by 1%.
That concludes the speech.
We are really
given by
focusing on
Representative
Sojiro.
Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Oh, yeah, Shido, huh? I have Futaba
We now
with
resume our
Morgana's down
coverage
there.
of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Uh-oh. Oh, that must be a little strange.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
That's
and considering the high amount, it
crazy.
shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Oh, you're really thinking about it? That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
Huh.
Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school.
For the rest of your
Why
life.
did this happen?
There was no choice.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this?
He's like, I really
I'm
need that
sorry
30 million.
I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened.
Not necessarily.
All I can do now is give you shelter.
Yeah, you guys just
don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Okie dokie. Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Thank you.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1.
Oh my god, what if Mishima sells us out?
Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Because Mishima's the only like loose end that we kind of left to have a change of heart for himself on his own, so it's kind of...
Great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man, just let me dream a little. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. What out.
We're wanted now.
Yeah.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
Almost.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No.
Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too?
Yeah.
Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap?
It's actually very smart.
There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
Yeah.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Oh damn, Yusuke, chill.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
True, actually.
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could
Not really
think about
one-sidedly.
was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's not Haru's fault.
I don't think so either.
I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Brother.
Ryuji!
Yeah,
taking out your frustration on
chill.
things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
We haven't lost yet. They baited us, yeah.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
True. Particularly, Ryuji.
That really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
I think that's almost self-aware take to have, like, oh my god, I became the thing I didn't want to, but ultimately we also have to think about the fact that these are all children, so expecting them to make the precise, perfect choice in a situation with a myriad of choices is unrealistic. I think maybe things are not going the way that they could have. This isn't maybe the best case scenario, but we still have a chance, so let's see.
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
I mean, the only way to go from here is up,
Damn it.
so...
I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too, but still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
True.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
The first two options, she's asking me what should we do when we're at the lowest point of everything. And the first one's we'll overcome this. It's like hopeful. We haven't lost yet. Let's turn the tables.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.
Okay, let me...
We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this.
Yep.
Absolutely not like this.
Beautiful.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Wait. Do you think us getting caught by the police and ultimately getting interrogated by Sei-san is us purposely getting captured? I mean, it didn't seem like that at the beginning, but...
About me yelling earlier, being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I think, of all the confidants, unfortunately, Ryuji has become one of my least favorites, simply due to the fact that he kind of gets heated, he overreacts almost, and he starts talking a lot of shit before he gets a chance to think about things. Unfortunately, he doesn't really, I don't think, have the mental capacity to really think things through like that. So it's kind of weird that he's calling me to apologize when he kind of was doing this in front of everybody. He kind of should have just sent like a text to everybody, no? But I don't know. I don't know. I suppose it's a very good characterization of him because he's been this way the whole time. He's kind of lost his shit and he's very easily impressionable. Whenever we were getting popular, he wanted everybody to know we were the Phantom Thieves because he's like, how are we doing all these just things and nobody knows we're the true heroes? And now that everything's hit the fan and he's got a bounty on his head and he's all this, he's kind of like losing his shit. It's like, it's a very realistic take on what a normal person, particularly somebody like Ryuji, how they would deal with that situation. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Apologizing after the fact and not in the moment is kind of crazy, but maybe I'm looking into it too much. But let's see. I know how you feel.
You too?
I mean...
it is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida.
I think you've changed very little.
Because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice. But that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags.
I mean...
I can't even joke about it.
Like, you're bad, but okay, yeah, you can still change. What an interesting situation, because I thought of, at the end of the game, doing like, because I've seen Shafrilla's production. He created a tier list of the confidants and kind of ranked them from least favorite to most favorite. I watched some of it, but then when he started getting to like spoilery shit, I kind of stopped watching. But when I thought about doing something similar, up until this point in time, Ryuji would have been at the bottom of that list, to be completely honest with you. Because, like I said, he's kind of crazy. He's kind of gotten us into some shit because of the way that he, like, angrily expresses himself often. But he can still change. Let's do that. I hope he does. It might be the redemption he needs for his character.
Who I am now.
Yeah.
Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
Yeah.
See ya.
I think ultimately, the thing for him to do is just not let things, like, affect him so directly. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Well, who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment.
Yeah.
There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Okay. I would imagine there's no chance they let me interact with anybody.
Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Yeah, therefore... decide on Akechi joining. I don't think we can go outside.
Hey!
Yeah. Can we play that other game?
Oh!
Yeah, let's play it. Power intuition, let's see.
Okay. Oh!
I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, bro.
Hey, wait.
I'm fucking... this is annoying. So you kind of have to do all three at the same time.
Oh, man.
It is what it is. I'm over it.
Nice.
Oof, we reached 20%.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
Okay.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
The ruling
They're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society.
That's problematic.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
Sojiro for president. Holy shit, we just... okay, skip through everything.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures.
Yeah.
I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wit's end as well.
Huh.
She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
Huh.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
She does? I mean, she has to, right? But Makoto?
Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
Huh.
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
Huh.
No.
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too.
Yeah.
However, the current situation is extremely bad.
Yep.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
Okay.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life.
True.
She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.
Huh.
So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
I mean...
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from Anijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
Nah.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Good question.
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Huh.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
I mean, we don't have a choice. Let's do it.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Oh.
Why didn't you tell us?
Well, she wasn't really somebody we were going after. The same way that
I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Has a palace, you know?
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Wait, no shots.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
Yeah, true.
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I kind of want to check out the new palace, I'm not gonna lie.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
Yeah, she kind of was. This is about her sister, yeah.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
What will be our ultimatum, though?
A palace? In me?
Huh.
Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Why would he?
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time.
Huh.
Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
Huh.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
Yeah.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything.
True.
Your actions as phantom thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
Yeah.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
Hold. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. What are you talking about?
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Well, maybe she did, but it was actually Akechi who said it, no?
Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I'm not alone.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Say, slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my body... Yeah. Level 6, was it?
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Maybe she ultimately does accept my story because we convinced her about the change of heart. Maybe she did actually sense something between like within her, or maybe in that That wouldn't make sense, though. I was gonna say, maybe in that interrogation room, we are still in the process of changing our heart, therefore... I don't know. I don't know. I did think that we purposely got arrested just to get into, like, direct contact with her, though.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
I mean, what else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
We are phantom thieves.
Not panty thieves.
Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
What the fuck? They started using that transition there. That was a little scary, wasn't it? What the hell? Now, for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search of the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with the legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Damn, we're just skipping through... Oh no, here we are. Where are we meeting up today? We're right, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? The government office district. Kasumi Gaseki, indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The dive building is right near there too. Real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into the Lion's Den. That is crazy. What? Ooh!
So this is the courthouse.
I love these colors.
You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Okay.
Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Oh.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Okay.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural.
Yeah.
Well then.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
What the hell?
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
A shut-in?
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks.
Wait, are we gonna be able to use Akechi as a...
Well then.
Persona wielder? Wait,
do my
are we
best.
gonna get to see Akechi's persona? That's... Wait.
Good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh?
Like a gauntlet?
That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Okay.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
A debate.
Gambling, then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Okay, dude.
Have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
Ah!
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Huh.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Navigation.
Yo, I want to see Akechi's feet! Yo, this is great. Wait, this confirms whether he is or not, right? Let's see how similar he looks to the the shadow in Mementos with the gun. Anime?
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
But
Let's go. Right.
that is her judge thing, no? Arcana?
The courthouse is a casino.
Huh.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
Okay, hold on.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Huh.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
Yeah.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Ah, true.
Code name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
Yeah.
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
I was about to say.
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Yeah, because the guy who killed Okumura did wear all black, so unless Akechi...
Why not go with Crow instead?
Hey, that sounds good.
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Let's do it. I'm excited. Will this be the last palace? I mean, we do have...
Now then.
This is very disco. Yo, it's kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, can we bring Akechi?
Do you have a moment?
I would be a mistake not selecting me for this, you understand?
Oh?
There are quite a bit of people already on the team, okay. Then leave Haru,
That
sure.
settles it.
Superb judgment. Okay, so he's with us. I want to get into a battle as soon as possible. I want to see his persona. Wait, hold. Can we see it on the team? No, not here. Sorry. Ooh. Oh wait, he has given us certain things actually. Ah. Okay. It is what it is. We'll see it shortly. Oh. It's this way? Wait, do I have Morgana with me actually? She is a healer. Let's check out the palace. Let's see what we're working with. Can I not go in here? Yeah. Oh, this is crazy. Wait, having Akechi with us is kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I can't interact with anything, so it seems like a straightforward path here.
Okay.
There's gonna be able to sneak in from here, okay?
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Hold. Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. Where is it? So I have this image of a guy who killed... Okay, it is a little bit different. There's no way he would change his outfit, right? Man, that theory just went nowhere, but okay. Because he kind of has the Usopp nose. It almost looked like the Shadow kind of has it too, but the Shadow has like these like almost like antenna going back, which definitely makes it a different kind of thing. He has a cape, but I guess I was wrong. We'll see how it plays out, but...
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
Huh.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Okay.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking.
True.
That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
That's probably because Sei isn't
But
evil.
we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
Yep.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the
Nah, it's Akechi. He got it. He got it.
In essence, since these
In
look
essence.
like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted.
Yeah.
Considering what I see before
Did you see?
It's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
The way Ryuji, he kind of was like, yeah, it's kind of hard to get, huh? And then Akechi just gets in, and Ryuji's just like, man, like he didn't say anything, but like the way he just like his body movements kind of made it seem like he was like, damn, this dude got it faster than I did.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Yep. That's right. Oh, it said yes, but this is the last. That was an
This
option.
is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Wait.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
Okay. At the beginning of the game, this is the palace that we were in. This is the events that took place before we were technically arrested. And then we took a really long fucking detour back into the past to get the motion as to how we ended up in this situation. I don't recall anybody that resembles Akechi being present in that moment, in that time. I don't really remember if anybody else was there, to be honest, but there were a couple of people. I think I think An was with us, no? I don't remember, actually. But, I don't know. Let's see.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality.
Okay.
Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
I like how he's so excited.
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
Hey.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Oh, I thought he was going to keep speaking, my bad. Well then, let us begin by securing our route. Yeah, I figured that was the way to go. Let me... Luxury watch. Can I jump here? No, there's an X on it. Smoked? That's disgusting. Smoked cigar. Hey, wait. This is starting to look a little similar. Dice shaker. All things you would normally find in a casino, right? Incomplete deck. Okay.
I can feel it.
Ah. I mean, sure, let's go check it out. Let's see what's here.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
Uh-oh.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down.
Yo, she looks sick, by the way.
Where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not
That's
a lie.
creepy.
I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
I can jump down. No. Let me do it. Fuck it. Let's see what happens here.
So you've come.
She looks
the treasure
crazy.
Is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Okay.
Damn it! Over there! It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Huh. This is a little sketchy, like...
Let us get after her, Joker.
Yeah. You're new at this, don't tell me what to do. Okay. Closed. Also closed. This place is sick, by the way. I love the colors. Ah, beautiful.
Let's take a break.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It would seem like the only way to go is kind of the, what is this? Is this another entrance? This is not the way we came down. We came down from the other side. Oh, okay.
I can feel
I guess it's just another vent. Alright, fuck it. It looks like the only way to go is up, so she's at 40%, but she's been kind of... It doesn't look like this door is going to open. Okay. So much for automatic.
authentication required. Please
Oh.
insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club.
It is
Some
kind of
locations
annoying, I'm
even
not
have
gonna lie.
areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player.
Cordoned off, Jesus
Considering the
Christ.
setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
Alright, let's do it.
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
Okay.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Let's do it. This guy?
No need to worry.
Hello,
I'll
buddy.
handle this. I need to prove my worth to you, after all.
I have high expectations.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those.
Okay.
Well then, let us begin.
That is sick.
Don't worry, you can leave this one to me.
Okay, let's see.
Take them down, Robin Hood!
Robin Hood? Okay.
Manifest!
Ooh. He's both light and, curse. Let's go, Koga, let's see. Not bad. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. Do not Freela. Let's do Freela.
Prepare yourself.
Resist. Okay. Let's try Mazio. Resist. So maybe he's weak to curse damage, actually. Oh, blocked. Okay. Let's do Miracle Punch. Missed. Okay. Oh, he's really going after Makoto. Alright, let's do Flash Bomb. It's almost there.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see. We have other... Maybe Ice? Resisted as well. Let's just use Koga. Yo, Robin Hood is sick, dude. Holy. Akechi and Robin Hood. That was the weakest shadow of all time, by the way. You're not so bad. And I am capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can, but now we have an infiltration round. I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well, I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Hey. This, I mean, dude, this part, shit kind of developed like quick. Hey! Hey! He has to be the last member. Ah, dude, we're reaching the end game. The squad is pretty much complete. We're in the last palace. Ah, man, it's coming to an end soon. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First, we secure an infiltration route, then we send a calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps won't be something along those lines. Would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect. I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare for the coming task. Ah, yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation as I usually tend to do. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not enough. Yusuke, why are you repeating words from the potential main antagonist here? Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart. Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames though. It's a problem for me too if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try to clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
On us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low.
Thankfully, we don't thrive on popularity. We cannot eat popularity. Therefore, we shouldn't really care about popularity. Can I feed the plant?
Hey, hey! Oh!
Usually it implies nutrients. It's how to bring a little bit of life back to this plant.
Yes!
Did the song change again? It felt like it for a second, but I'm not sure. I think we're gonna call it quits here today because we did kind of have a lot of shit go down, and I am reaching that 2-hour mark. So yeah, how about let's save, let's leave it here for today, and
I'll just add this.
the song did change because she, like, for a second there, they changed it so subtly too. It's like a certain, like, she, like, I'm a shapeshifter, I have no face, please don't take off my mask, it's my disguise, something along those lines. I don't think I had heard all of that before. Maybe I'm not paying enough attention, but it does feel like it's changed. So okay, let me actually face the camera while I speak. Wow. That was a fucking... Okay, so a lot of things happened here. We got the confirmation that Akechi actually knows who we are. I mean, technically we knew, because when we did enter Okumura's palace, he was there and he kind of saw us all kind of talking about something. He's like in a very sketchy situation, and then from his perspective, I would imagine if distortion started happening where when we enter the palace and he was nearby and he just saw us disappear, something was definitely very sketchy about that. And the fact that we were doing it right in front of Okumura's like main office or whatever, the building, definitely makes us look a little bit weird. So the fact that he knew wasn't so surprising, but the way that he's chosen to go about it is very interesting. I like Akechi, I really do. I do think, even though there are slight differences, because, okay, I had this theory I concocted maybe like after Okumura's death, whenever we saw the shadow who was silhouetted in a way to save their what would you say, their identity, it did look, my main evidence for that is the way that Akechi held his gun whenever we were playing the Gunabout game in the casino. He held it in the similar way in which the Shadow did whenever he did shoot Okumura. That, I mean, I was kind of pulling at strings at that point in time. I am kind of starting to feel a little bit like maybe Akechi could be a mole. I'm like not really willing to let this theory die like that, because I kind of, from what we saw his outfit here today and the silhouette of the Shadow who killed Okumura, they do kind of have like the same kind of pointy nose. There's slight differences in the disguise. I don't know if it's something that you can change based on your cognition, but I don't know, like I don't want to let that theory go because it feels like it fits there. But he kind of more or less confirmed that that's not the case, because he did say, hey, I ran into that guy too. I don't know if that's just him like kind of making up stuff in order to save face, or in order to seem like he's not the guy who's doing all that. It feels like it doesn't make sense, right? Because he has like this sense of justice, this conviction. His ethics and his morals will not allow him to do anything evil. But wouldn't that be the biggest twist of it all if it was him? I don't know. But for the time being, I'm enjoying the way that the story's playing out. It seems like we're at the last palace. We are in the same casino that we entered at the beginning of the game, if you guys remember. Part 1. That was such a long time ago at this point. We did infiltrate a casino. We fought some shadows at the very beginning, and we were arrested. And ultimately, I do think, because again, we kind of went over it with Nijima here as well. I think maybe we allowed ourselves to get captured so that we can maybe get closer to Seisan. I don't know what's really... I'm excited, dude. The way all this shit is like shaping out is so interesting to me. What else is there here? There is something going on with Makoto. I don't know exactly what it is, but she kind of feels some kind of way about everything that's going on. I know it is about her sister, but like, I don't know. Something is off about her slightly, but I think for the time being, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Man, I don't know how many more parts are left, but I suppose I can say that I'm very thankful that for whatever reason I decided to play this game. Something I noticed recently, I actually been losing subscribers. Now, I do care about like my YouTube stats and shit like that. Like I do look at the numbers, I do look at the views, I look at all that shit, you know. Obviously because I put the effort to do these videos, I care. But when it comes to like losing people, based on the fact that I decided to like focus on this game, I know it's not for everybody. I know not everybody watches these as much as all the other videos. I mean, the kind of views kind of demonstrate that. But it is what it is. I have fucking enjoyed this game so much. I'm actually kind of sad that we're reaching an end point. That we're reaching a point where there's nothing left in the game for us to do. But it's been fun, and I've enjoyed it so far, and I will see it through to the end because it deserves it. This game is so fucking good. Up until this moment, I would give it like a 95 out of 100 if I can keep it real with you guys. There are maybe like a 98, because the things that I have to criticize it upon that I don't like are like nitpicks at that point. It's like everything is almost so perfect, but there are like a few little things that maybe I would do different. But me, SF, I make video games. I would make it so much better. Like I wouldn't, but you know, I'm like, I don't know. I'll make a video on that inevitably, but yeah. I'll just go ahead and leave this here. I'm acting like this is the end. It's not. We'll get back to another part. But I think it's necessary to, you know, talk about how this is a really good game and I've enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have been too. But for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.